Hi guys, Mons here. On today's episode of All the Mons, we're going to be going through Game Week 6, my prediction and picks, the review for my prediction and picks for Game Week 6, and see how I fared this week. So this week is this week is my worst week so far. My predicted only 2 wins, which were Manchester City win and Aston Villa win. There were 2 draws. There were Leeds and Bournemouth and Spurs and Wolves, which, like I said, draws don't count. However, there's a lot of losses here for me. So Newcastle lost, Nottingham Forest lost, Chelsea lost, Liverpool lost, and Man United lost. This is my worst week by far so far. This is Game Week 6. For the first time in 6 weeks, I predicted more losses than wins. So I went 2-5 so far with the Everton game still to go. Hopefully Everton win, but I'm not too sure about Everton winning because West Ham might get a new manager bounce tonight. However, I'm just going to go through a couple of them so far. I was very, very disappointed actually in a couple of games results. Obviously the Man United one, very, very disappointed. They should be beating Brentford. There should be no excuses for that. Nottingham Forest, Nottingham Forest should be winning those type of games against. I know Sunderland, and I've talked about how good Sunderland have been this season. However, Nottingham Forest should be winning that. They're at home. And Ange Postecoglou, brother, you're gonna get sacked soon if you don't start winning games. I don't think he hasn't won a game so far. Next week it doesn't get any easier for him. He's going to Newcastle next week, so he needs to get a victory underneath his belt, or the owner is going to sack him, in my opinion. Liverpool, happy they lost. I know I picked them to win, but I'm absolutely delighted they lost. Chelsea, also happy they lost. Don't have any soft side for Chelsea whatsoever. I did pick them to win against Brighton, but they got a man sent off, and Brighton were fantastic late on in that game. Shout out to Danny Welbeck. Big Danny Welbeck. I used to be Danny Welbeck when he came through the Man United Academy. Loved him. Never stopped running. Got you the odd goal now and again, but was a very, very good team player, very, very good squad player. And I think he scored 16 Premier League seasons in a row. I think he's behind Ryan Giggs by 4 or 5 seasons now. So that's pretty much it. This week was actually a very, very good game week in my opinion. There are plenty of goals, just 2 draws, and I was very, very happy with some of the games. The Liverpool game was very, very good to watch. Newcastle game was fantastic. Arsenal went all out attack. What I've been asking for Arteta since the start of the season: go all out attack, win games like this, make a statement. This is how you win the league. Man United, a lot of work to be done there. Next game, My United next game is Sunderland at home. We're playing at Old Trafford against Sunderland. Sunderland just won their last game there. Against Nottingham Forest, so it's going to be very, very. I think it's going to be a tough game the way Man United play, unless of course Man United gets someone gets sent off. Oh, actually, you know what? Newly promoted team, Man United will probably win this weekend. So that's pretty much my review for my picks and prediction. I had a shocking week, however, we'll bounce back next week. Like I said, like Drake always says, could be down this week, but I'm going to be up next week. So next week I'm going to be up again. This week I was down in terms of my picks, 2-5 so far. But like I said, like Drake always says, I could be down this week, but I'm going to be up next week. So thanks for tuning into my channel. Thanks again for tuning into this video. Really appreciate the support. If you find yourself on my channel, make sure to click onto the subscribe button and make sure you leave a comment if you want to make your own prediction, your picks. Always open to suggestions. If you have any suggestions for me on what I can do to better my channel, what I can do for the Premier League, if you want more segments in the Premier League, any type of segments, please leave a comment. I'm always open to suggestion. Always open to a healthy debate as well for with people, anyone in general. I'm always open to a healthy debate once the debate is healthy and you know what you're talking about. So I'll be always open to debating that. Like I said, our worst weekend so far in the prediction, only predicted 2 wins. So not great at all. It's a very, very bad week. But like I said, happy Liverpool and Chelsea lost. And Newcastle, passion merchants. Passion, you need more than passion to win matches. I was disappointed by that lost. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Villa finally got their first win underneath the belt, which is very, very good for them. My guy, Ollie Watkins, bounced back. It was very good. Morgan Rogers looking more like himself. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to click on the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.